Most streamers don't make it. They live in poverty and delusion. More breaking news at 10.
Minus 15 million live streamers, 98% struggle for basic needs.
Yeah.
Sounds like your average American.
Sounds about right, honestly. Most streamers, most YouTubers struggle because the reality is most of them don't make it.
虽然攒了100万粉丝啊，但是我觉得我混不下去了。
Is this?
Although I have accumulated 1 million followers, I don't think I can survive in this market anymore. The revenue from my videos is insufficient to cover my basic expenses. My expenses are not just about renting a place and dining. There are other significant costs. When it comes to live commerce, if the product quality is high, the profit margins are too slim to make a substantial impact.
Also, for anyone who doesn't know, streaming in China is a little bit than streaming in America or any other place of the world. Typically, people who stream in China are streaming to sell products. They showcase them and things like that, which is insane. If you succeed in streaming in China and you become a big product seller, you can literally make tens of millions in a week.
Income.
Jesus.
My nights are so busy, but the earnings are disappointingly minimal, beyond what most can imagine. Yet having reached 1 million followers, who could give up on this market at this stage? It's truly difficult. If things continue this way, I won't be able to make ends meet.
I also think this is a problem with young people and people in general. She just said it. I bet a lot of you missed it, but she said, "Oh, I put in effort, which means I should be guaranteed a positive result. I have achieved this much, which means my life should have a lot of money in it." No, that's not how it works. You can achieve a lot in, the most meaningless of things, but that doesn't mean that you should be rich because of it. So her mindset is pretty bad. Oh, I put in the hours, which means I should be rich. Which means, by the way, the opposite also. If she was rich, she would no longer be putting in the hours.
If live commerce isn't profitable, what should I do next? Why am I crying? Because I'm too tired, because I've lost my sense of self, because I miss home, because I feel lonely. I've seen enough of the absurdities of this world. I can't continue like this. I am planning to...
Keep telling women that they belong in the workplace. Keep telling them that, you should be a woman, but you should do the same things as a man because, you're equal. This is what you get. A lot of disappointment.
Host a live streaming farewell event sincerely. This narrative unfolds within the broader context of China's flourishing online environment, where the live streaming market has rapidly ascended.
Bro, people in the chat are just spamming OnlyFans.
Probably. But then again, I do think you go to jail in China if you have OnlyFans.
Live streaming is sucking the soul out of you, so why don't you just go and make porn instead?
It's pretty tied to close together nowadays, true.
Oh boy.
Enticing numerous youths with the prospect of lucrative earnings. According to a recent study, as of now, there are 15.08 million professional live streamers in China. However, the majority find...
That's not even a lot. You understand that China is literally... How many billion people live in China? 2? 3? Well, okay, 3 is way too much, but 2 or something? That's a lot. So only that many streamers? That's not a lot.
Find themselves at the bottom of an economic pyramid. Experts note that 2% of these streamers capture 80% of the income.
Well, I remember Bernie Sanders talking about that.
Yeah. I mean, it's true.
Damn, it just keeps happening, huh?
Leaving the vast majority struggling for basic sustenance. The research report on the development of China's online audiovisual industry reveals that as of December 2023, there are over 1.55 billion short video accounts, meaning roughly 1 in every 100 people in China is a professional streamer.
That doesn't sound right. Is this China's statistics just so they can try and goofball the West in thinking that, this is what you do?
What? No, like...
This sounds just like basic Chinese propaganda.
How many garbage men are there in the U.S.? There are 63,000 garbage collectors.
Yeah, but the U.S. has a population of... What was it? 600? No. I remember something from 300 to 600 mil. I could be vastly wrong on that, but it's not even close to China, though.
Okay, so 63,000 into... So they have twice as many live streamers, a little bit more, actually, than, like, proportionally, than we have for garbage men. This is insane.
Mainstream short video platforms upload close to 80 million videos daily, and there are more than 3.5 million live streaming sessions. China has approximately 1.41 million live streaming related businesses, registering steady growth.
Okay, no, that on the other hand is actually a lot.
Over the past
Wait,
decade.
they're all on their own stream.
Probably.
Look, they're all... Jesus.
Particularly in the last 3 years, with an increase between 90% to 200%. Live commerce, a novel business model of the internet age, has robustly surged. According to the Ministry of Commerce, in the first...
Dude, this is gonna leave so many people heartbroken and absolutely shattered. I can't wait for it.
11 months of 2023, national online retail sales reached 14 trillion yuan, with live streaming sales exceeding 2.2 trillion yuan, marking a 58.9% increase from the previous year and constituting 18.1% of the total online retail revenue. The data further shows that among those whose primary income is from...
Bro, I cannot wait until all these influencers just completely collapse in a black hole and all of them are just desperate. Oh, that would be glorious. But what, aren't you one of them? Yes, technically right, but you know what's the difference? I have a degree in business logistics. At 25, my boss told me, okay, you should probably go find another job because the only step upward for you is being a head of a department. So there you kind of go. And then I went to do YouTube. What a great time to be alive. But again, I can pick up at any time I want. I got people in the government that I know that can vouch for me. I have people who are high-level department heads in other huge businesses that you know have multi-millions and whatnot and good stuff vouching for me. I got all of that, baby. You know? If this collapses, I'm absolutely set in stone. I absolutely worry about nothing. But other people who go and do this crap, they are lucky to even finish 12 grades of education. There's a difference, okay? So I can say, please collapse. I want to see it. I'm fine.
Live streaming, only 0.4% earn more than 100,000 yuan per month, while...
Oh my God. Let me do a quick comparison for that. 100,000 is $14,000 a month.
Okay.
Did she say 100,000 or 10,000?
100.
The data further shows that among those whose primary income is from live streaming, only 0.4% earn more than 100,000 yuan per month, while 95.2% earn less than 5,000 yuan.
And how much?
Wait. 5,000 yuan? So everyone's essentially poor because 500 yuan is like, okay, I made my OnlyFans. Now everyone who knows me in real life is subscribing to me for 1 month just to see me naked finally, and then no one cares about me. Holy! That's bad.
How much is 5,000? Okay, so like basically
Nothing.
that 0.4%'s eating real good because that's $14,000 a month. 700. So most of them are making 95% are.
Okay, I understand, Asmongold. You're stupid and shit. But please tell me you're actually gonna check the average income in China. Because if you're comparing this 700 USD to America, yeah, that's real bad. But if you compare this to Zimbabwe, someone's living in a villa. And I don't know what's the average income in China in USD. So, place your bets now. Is Asmongold gonna actually grow a brain cell right now? Or will one die again?
Are making under $700 a month. Man.
Top streamers who sit at the pinnacle of...
And he is not, but, you know, in any case, it should be horrible. Average China salary in USD. Let's see what it is. The average China salary is 30k yuan, which is 4.2k dollars. Nice. In any case, yeah. So that's 6 times below average, which means that is not a survivable wage.
The industry
Ooh.
benefit from multiple roles and significant market influence driven by
Yeah.
their high viewership. In contrast, grassroots streamers struggle daily with empty studios,
Grassroots streamers. That sounds so pathetic.
putting forth
Yep.
tremendous effort to attract viewers, often for minimal rewards.
Dude, haven't they seen what's happening in America? They should go and get into fights and shit.
Orange, representing the 95.2%, told mainland media about her intent to resign after just 3 months. The pay is too low for the amount of work involved. Even after a day's work, what I earn isn't enough to buy medicine to protect my throat.
Jesus.
Initially, I signed on with a base salary of 3,000 yuan and a 1% commission.
3,000 yuan and just a 1% commission? That is slavery, pretty much. But we know that China does love that bad boy.
Streaming for 6 hours a day. As a novice, I thought of it as a learning experience, but I soon realized that the work extends beyond streaming hours, including scriptwriting,
Obviously, yes.
managing the broadcast, organizing goods, and reviewing data.
Oh, this is definitely true with streaming, where like you're like, whenever I'm not streaming, I would say the amount of things that I do, but like, and also it's like for my situation, it's so much different. Yeah, your stream's always on your mind. Yeah, it is. It's like, well, this is one thing that any sort of like personal endeavor definitely has, and it's that you never really clock out because you're always
Ah, actually true. Yeah, I thought he was gonna say something stupid, but he didn't. Yeah, that's true. Streaming, YouTubing, you're looking at something, you're like, oh, I could do something similar, or blah, blah, blah. It's always there. It's always there.
focusing on it and thinking about it because you always have to be competing with people. That's just how it is. Right? It's any business owner. Yeah, it's any business owner. You're totally right.
Unfortunately, the company
Not exactly, but close. Business owners have it slightly different, but okay.
being in its initial phase, skimps on investing in traffic.
Yeah, it's nothing
Rarely
special about being a streamer.
selling
Something-
more than
some
30
parts are
orders
not
a
really.
day, earning me just 5 yuan per order. Before becoming a streamer, Orange thought the job seemed glamorous.
Of course.
As simple as talking in front of a camera.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
But the reality proved far more grueling, she explained. Speaking nonstop for 6 hours leaves your throat smoking. Some streamers even bring atomizers into the studio to spray their throats during breaks just to keep going.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely bad. Like I know that for a lot of people that I know, it like really, really fucks them up. Cause like talking for that long, for that many days,
Yeah, I hate streaming, but not because it's talking. Well, even though you could feel your throat a little bit, but that's for some it's worse, for some it's better.
non-stop, 9 to 5. Yeah, it's like, think about for me. Like whenever I stream, I'm pretty much always talking, and I stream every single day.
You also need a strong psychological tolerance. Some comments can make you break down on the spot.
Absolutely.
Yet, you must keep smiling for the camera
Yep.
and manage your emotions.
Yeah, because it's just like chickens. If one chicken starts bleeding, every other chicken pecks the bleeding chicken till the chicken's dead. It's a pecking party. And people love doing that to streamers, too. Like, everybody wants to make a streamer cry, you know? People want to go
I mean, it's not hard here. Call him bald and he's gonna have a mental breakdown.
in and say the thing that really gets them the reaction because it's a power fantasy, you know? Of course.
I wouldn't call it a power fantasy. People just are sometimes bored, and when you're bored, you want to sometimes be cruel for no reason. Pretty normal.
Many young people like Orange are drawn to the allure of internet fame and the live streaming wave. Seeking
They probably should mention that Orange is not her real name, most likely. It's just her, online name. So, so people don't think that people in China are named Orange. And if I'm wrong about this, I will laugh because I had no clue.
success, but often facing unstable incomes and high necessary expenditures. As they pursue their dreams, they encounter setbacks and confusion, while
Yep.
some unscrupulous individuals exploit their aspirations by offering costly courses. Only the top-tier live streamers earn substantial amounts. Among them, Li Jieqi,
Well, only the top tier anyone ever in any place earns the top tier dollar. Wow. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, imagine that. Only top tier streamers get top tier income. Oh, man, streaming should get with the times, you know? But because if you work at McDonald's, you're also a millionaire always. Yeah.
renowned for adeptly using cosmetics on his face to drive sales, has earned the nickname Lipstick King and attracts tens of millions of viewers per live session.
There it is.
Kim Kardashian once appeared on a live stream with another top Chinese live streamer, Via, to promote her perfume in China, selling 15,000 bottles in just minutes.
Yep.
These top streamers embody a rags to riches myth, serving as a powerful motivator for
It's not real. I wouldn't really say it's a myth. It's just probably not going to happen. Like, there's a lot of these like little nuances that a lot of people don't understand with streaming. And in order to like be successful streaming, you have to understand a lot of these like little nuances. It's highly improbable. Yes, it is. Why are they so gullible?
The biggest nuance is luck at the end of the day.
Well, it's the same reason why people play the lottery or they try to get into the NBA. It's like it happens. Some people win the lottery. Some people get into the NBA. It does happen. It's pure meritocracy. I think that streaming is very much a meritocracy. I do. I feel like if you're entertaining,
well, it is, yeah.
You're going to have people. Now, you might not be successful right off the bat, but some people just don't cut it. And it's like, I think that a lot of people don't talk about this kind of stuff because 100% 99% luck. No, it's not luck. Well, it is, but it's
a huge part of it is luck, you know. If you're a streamer, if you're a YouTuber, like what can you do now as a streamer that's gonna get you views? Either you do something absolutely crazy or you're the best at something. And even then it's not guaranteed, honestly, that you're gonna make it anyway. And on YouTube, well, the algorithm just plays a huge part. And don't give me that BS about the algorithm. No one really knows how it works. Mr. Beast has absolutely no idea. He's just doing the most commonly viral thing that's possible to do that attracts attention. And yes, that does work, but that also requires a tremendous amount of effort that almost no one is willing to actually put in, okay? But, you know, for the average person who's not doing the most insane thing ever, it's all about luck, I would say, especially on YouTube. There are situations where YouTube just picks up a random video and it gets 1 million views. Why? Well, don't know. It's not even really that great of a video, but hey, now it has 1 million views. Remember that time when YouTube recommended a lot of these old, like, 10-year-old videos that were not even that great, but somehow, magically, how accumulated, like, multiple tens of millions of views in literally the past year? Stuff like that happens, and stuff like that matters a lot.
It's not the kind of luck that you're thinking about. So, like, for example, if you're bored...
Every big streamer, every big YouTuber is gonna tell you, oh, it's not luck. And the reason for that is simple. Because if you have achieved something, if you're literally a multi-millionaire YouTuber or streamer, do you really want to say, oh, I got lucky? No. You put in the hours, you put in effort. Obviously you don't want to, obviously you never want to just say, oh yeah, luck is huge, I got lucky. No, you don't want to do that.
Born really ugly, well, you lose. That's it. You're done. So it's kind of luck, right? It is. It's kind of luck. If you suck, luck won't matter. If you're good, you still need some luck. Yeah, that's true.
Countless young people. However, in recent years, as China's economy has continued to decline, any industry with low entry barriers ultimately becomes extremely competitive.
Yeah, of course.
Due to severe internal...
Well, because you think about it, right? If every single other person is trying to be a streamer, why would people want to watch you? You have to beat out 1 million fucking people.
Yep.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people. That's crazy. That's hard. And they're trying just as hard as you are. How do you do it?
Well, arguably, not a lot of people do try nowadays, but you know, still.
Competition, We see that those earning 10 million a month are just a few top players. According to mainland media reports, major streamers can
I think I have seen this guy's face before, even on Twitter or somewhere else.
earn hundreds of thousands of yuan from a successful live session, and sometimes even more. On platforms
Hundreds of thousands is, by the way, 100,000 is $14,000.
No, there are literally situations where people actually make millions in a day, okay?
likewise show emerging
They're rare, but yeah, you can Google it. It's actually pretty fascinating because there are multiple situations where people have earned millions through selling shit.
figures such as Crazy Little Young Brothers and Simba, or on Douyin with Oriental Selection and Make a Friend, can see millions or tens of millions
Douyin is the TikTok of China.
of yuan in revenue per live stream.
Oh, TikTok, maybe.
The most
I don't know.
Successful
Weibo is the Twitter of China.
streamers are both salespeople and entertainers. They sell products ranging from home appliances to cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and food in a rushed and
Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why no one actually starts fights in China, because if you try that shit, you're gonna go to jail, okay? You're gonna disappear without any things. China TikTok is way different than the US TikTok or, you know, anything non-outside of China. China allows all the degeneracy on TikTok outside of it. But China's TikTok is actually a very wholesome thing where people are supposed to learn to be better and shit. Which is crazy. Yeah. That's what China allows inside of itself. And, you know, well, what you see everywhere else is what China wants you to do. It's really funny.
energetic tone. They have the urgency of an auctioneer while maintaining the warmth of a close friend. They tell jokes, engage in small talk, and keep their audience engaged. They call out certain fans by name, winning their trust. They promise exclusive deals
Classics.
to boost sales. The occasional stories of making a fortune through live streaming have overly encouraged many young Chinese to pursue a career in this field.
And they also get like a bunch of plastic surgery and shit too.
That's just basic China. But, I mean, you know, how hard it is to try streaming nowadays? Not that hard at all, right? So a lot of people are just like, well, I'll try it, maybe I'll become rich.
Like there was one girl that you know like knew a lot about this because she was from China, and she told me about it. It was nuts. Crazy.
According to a Weibo survey on what
Inside.
contemporary young people are focusing on in terms of employment, 61.6% of nearly 10,000 surveyed recent graduates said they would consider emerging professions like internet celebrity or live streaming. What if I become famous? I could
Well, yeah. You know, if someone asked me, would you consider becoming a streamer? I would say, yeah, okay, sure, why not?
earn enough money for a lifetime in just a few years. With this thought, many young people are eager to try their luck. At night,
Yeah, it's
under
like, why would you want to get a job if you could just get $1 million? I mean, that would save a lot of time.
Yeah.
a city bridge or in
Yeah.
a corner of a market, all are live streamers. Squatting,
Jesus,
standing,
look at
sitting,
this.
men and women alike, singing and dancing.
Look at that.
Their
That's
eyes are
crazy.
fixed on the mobile phone on the tripod in front of them
Oh
in
my
different
In America, this would be a crack den.
to the
God.
throngs around them. Similar
It's like
videos
going
are
to a
easily
zoo.
found with a simple swipe. Live commerce has
Isn't that
taken off
crazy?
in China because it combines several factors.
And they're all
Consumer
singing?
downgrading, the ubiquity of social media, the influence of streamers, support from internet platforms, and the impact of the pandemic. It meets the needs
God.
Look at this. This is so boring, though. Like, obviously they're not making it. They're just sitting and singing. And all of them almost look exactly the same. At least get up and dance or something if you want to stand out.
God damn.
consumers and businesses alike, becoming a popular and large-scale business
Yep.
model. With the booming growth of the live commerce industry, frequent issues with chaotic sales practices, on some
Yeah, this is just how it is. And people in the U.S. try to do this too. Like in China, I think it's like more formulaic, and it's like more of like a mill. But in general, yeah, it happens here too.
Streaming
Okay.
platforms have raised significant public concern and social debate. Some streamers have also exploited
21-year-old popular internet celebrity. What does popular even mean in this case?
public sympathy by selling counterfeit goods after making emotional appeals.
Smart.
On March 19, 21-year-old popular
I mean, what in China isn't counterfeit? 1/4 of all their oil is gunner oil. China is literally gonna be mutants in 20 years from now. Their next generations are gonna literally be born mutant frog babies. I'm not actually joking about. Gunner oil does impact the DNA. So there you go. When 1/4 of your food is cooked in gunner oil, reprocessed gunner oil, which is toxic and literally is linked to ruining your DNA and causing cancer, good luck for the future. And let's not get even started about the absolute crazy amount of fake foods. Okay? Everything that can be faked in China and can make a couple of cents of profit is faked in China and made a couple of cents of profit. Fake eggs, fake noodles, fake dumplings, fake meat. And I'm not talking about the, any of it else fake meat, but it has a little bit of, something else in it. I'm talking about literally 10% meat mixed with cardboard and spices. So have fun with that. It is crazy, okay? Man, I want to survive at least 20 years just to see the collapse of China, because it's gonna be glorious. The rampant corruption, the absolute zero disrespect for life. Have you seen those videos in China where a woman just walks around and then she suddenly has a baby and it just splats on the sidewalk and no one gives a single shit? Yeah, that stuff is crazy. And this is commonplace in China. And the poverty rate in China is absolutely through the roof. Like, there's only a couple of cities where, people are not cooking food in plastic bags. Holy! Is it hilarious? The food that if someone is working in China in an industry that is making something and it's a food associated, even vegetables, those people are probably never buying that thing that they are making because they know how bad it is. The watering systems for China, they have completely used up all of their groundwater in a couple of situations. And, well, the recycled groundwater that they get is pretty much factory water, aka something that you don't want to drink. So they water their crops with water that is literally black. And it's not black because it's intended to be like that, okay? But since no one knows, who cares? And if the authorities come over, guess what? You can literally pay them off with a carton of cigarettes. And I'm not even kidding. Everyone in China that has any authority and works for the government is absolutely corrupt. And you can pay them off with a pack of cigarettes. Anyone remember the China's collapsing house problem? The tofu dreg thing? If you don't know, you should watch it. It's great. Oh man, China is just a ticking time bomb and I love it. Anyway, I think we're done here. This was Kuzer Sensei. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already and have a nice day. Bye bye.